Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. And today I would like to share with you 10 ways to find love in 2021. I believe that 2020 has taught many singles and many new singles that perfect blue eyes or a fantastic, magnificent smile do not guarantee you true love and do not guarantee you that you can live limited by a one-bedroom apartment space if you literally have to spend weeks together during the lockdown. I truly doubt it you will find this smile as perfect and these blue eyes as mesmerizing if, for example, this person is untidy or if your partner is simply not mature enough to compromise and to know that you have to give each other space even if you are literally limited by a one-bedroom apartment. So now you probably know that a perfect smile and perfect blue eyes are not everything. And today I want to discuss with you 10 ways to successfully find love in 2021. And the first way is to hire a psychologist. Why to hire a psychologist, you can ask me right now. Well, pretty often it's not about the fact that all women in the US are bad. Maybe you are just not over your ex-girlfriend. Maybe you need help to truly live past in the past and to be really open to meet someone to commit. If you hire a professional psychologist and do the therapy, you can learn so much about yourself, about your true needs. And if right now is the right time to actually start the search, maybe you should work on your self-esteem first. Maybe you should work on your true goals before you start dating. As a professional matchmaking service, we provide high-quality introductions, which means that we will introduce our clients to ladies who match all their criteria. For example, we can introduce a gentleman to a lady who is in the age group 27 and up till 32, someone who is never married, someone who doesn't have kids from previous relationship, but who wants to have kids, someone who has a university degree and who speaks English, someone who loves outdoors. And this lady will show interest in the gentleman. But even if we introduce the gentleman to the match who matches all his criteria and who potentially likes him and shares his interests and values, if this gentleman hasn't overcome his issues from his past relationship and past experiences, then even such introductions won't necessarily change his attitude. And his attitude and his past experience can kill it all. For example, his ex-girlfriend has cheated on him, or she has chosen another man, someone who was taller, maybe better built, professionally more successful, richer. So now he gets suspicious when he meets all new people. So even if we introduce him to 3 ladies who match all his criteria and show genuine interest in him, he will start being suspicious. Why is she meeting me? Is she meeting other men? Svetlana, probably you are introducing her to other men. Facepalm here. So he can start blaming it on a lady that she doesn't like him generally, or on the matchmaking service that, oh, we introduced her to many men, to other men, so he's not the one for her. Guys, I will open a secret to you. Every professional matchmaker dreams to set a client on a date with a potential match with whom they will go to the sunset, which means if the gentleman starts dating the first or second lady we have introduced him to, we don't have to conduct any more interviews with the ladies. We don't have to spend hours interviewing more candidates, listening to what they want. We don't have to schedule the dates and approve them with the men. Every professional matchmaker wants to introduce a gentleman to the match and 10 months after to receive a photo from a happy couple of her hand with the ring on the right finger. This is a dream scenario, quick and clean. But if the gentleman still has issues, he hasn't overcome them, his past experience is pressing on him. For example, he has strong trust issues, or he is needy, or he's super suspicious, then he won't be able to truly appreciate the great match even if he meets several great candidates. So I would say a really good scenario for 2021 is to hire a professional psychologist to make sure you have overcome all your issues and you have left past in the past, truly, and you are really open to meet someone special, and this is a priority for you. So in 2021, hiring a specialist is a must. Second, hiring a professional dating coach. Let's assume that you are truly open and ready to meet someone. Your heart and your ego are not truly bruised since your last serious relationship has happened about 10 years ago. So now, even if the matchmaker will introduce you to 5 ladies who match all your criteria, for example, she is 35 up till 41, she speaks English, she has a university degree, she is successful professionally, and she is beautiful, intelligent, well-traveled, she doesn't have teenage kids, but she wants to have children. So even if the professional matchmaker has introduced you to 5 ladies who match all these criteria, if you haven't really dated for last 10 years, then you will be in trouble during the dates. You won't be able to flirt and to court the lady properly, and pretty much you will be lucky if you manage to keep the attention of the ladies through the first date. Of course, with the help of the professional matchmaker or dating coach, you can improve your flirting technique, you can improve your courting strategy. So I would say in 2021, you can really invest your time into improving your dating strategy and learn how to flirt and court a lady properly. 3. Having a romantic adventure. We all have been locked down in our homes for weeks and for months, and now we all deserve a romantic adventure. Well-married couples can treat themselves with a cooking class, or maybe they can start learning salsa, or they can go to the Maldives. They are open right now to visit. Singles can treat themselves with meeting someone truly special. And why not to add additional romance into your acquaintance? Why not to meet someone who represents another culture and country? Several of our couples whom we have introduced in 2020 have mentioned that they believe their love stories are truly romantic and unique because, first of all, they were passionately waiting for the chance to meet. They were waiting when it would be safe to travel. Then they were texting back and forth and waiting again when it would be safe to travel. So now they truly cherish what they have, and they believe it makes their story really unique. So I believe in 2021 you can treat yourself with some extra romance, and I strongly recommend you to have a romantic adventure. 4. Have Zoom dates. Well, the pandemic has taught many singles, even those singles who are into local dating, that Zoom dates can be a good idea. Of course, I advocate for offline dating, and meeting someone online and turning this acquaintance into a relationship offline is more complicated than meeting someone offline. But you can combine online and offline. You can mix having offline dates and online Zoom dates. For example, one of the couples we have introduced in 2020 is having a Zoom movie date every other weekend. They have met offline, and while they are waiting for the next chance to meet, and the gentleman is from Holland and lady is from Ukraine, they do Zoom dates and they try to be very creative about it. How to do an online Zoom movie date? Well, 2 of you are watching the same movie at the same time, and you discuss it at the same time while being on Zoom and seeing each other. 5. Start learning a foreign language. Well, maybe you will get lucky and your foreign language teacher will be very hot and single, though I wouldn't bet on that. Anyway, if you start learning a foreign language, you can participate in different online forums. You can discuss how to learn this language, how to improve your language skills. You can meet new people and you can improve your communication skills. And also you will have a good reason to actually travel to the country which language you are learning, and maybe you can meet some really beautiful single lady there. Even if you hire a professional matchmaker and the matchmaker is doing the search for you, learning a foreign language is a great hobby. And ladies like it when the gentleman has interesting hobbies and he is active and he is not a couch potato. So Many singles who are into international dating, they learn foreign languages. They love exploring new cultures and they love traveling to new countries. So you will have so many topics to discuss, so many things in common. So starting to learn a new foreign language is a great idea in 2021 to improve your dating life. 6. Start flirting with real people offline. Well, many people, they hide behind different excuses why they can't flirt offline. For example, they are busy with business projects, they are busy with their PhD projects, COVID, some insecurities, past experience. Stop doing that. If you abstain from real dating for whatever reason, you risk growing truly unrealistic expectations about dating real people, because in your opinion, dating real people would be one thing, while in real life it has nothing to do with the image that you create in your head. Growing unrealistic expectations can happen to people who hide behind this illusion that they have a relationship while they chat with some singles online, or they use a paper-letter dating site, so they believe they are not abstaining from real dating and they have a dating life. If you date only online, you risk forgetting what are real people like and what it is like to be on a real date. For example, a 60-year-old man who has been actively dating offline when he was in his early 40s can still believe that he is still in his early 40s and that dating scene hasn't changed much within the last 17 years. So when he goes online, he keeps approaching same women whom he have been approaching 17 years ago, and he gets really upset when ladies his age, or for example ladies in their 50s, start approaching him, because in his mind they are way too old for him, because in his head he is still in his 40s. Mind you, he can even use same photos that he has used 17 years ago when he was dating. So what can help him return to real life and return to reality? Well, offline dating. He should try flirting and approaching real ladies offline, and he will see how ladies in their 30s react to him, how ladies in their 40s and 50s react to him, if ladies in their 30s are serious about his courtship, if they believe it is a joke or he's serious. Well, unless this guy is a George Clooney type, then maybe some ladies in their 30s would return his courtship, but in a real scenario, pretty much he will get a bruised ego, and he will see at least that something is not working, that he has to adjust his dating strategy. Hopefully he will realize that he is stuck in illusion and he is wasting his time, and then he will pay attention to tips number 1, 2, and 3. Hiring a psychologist, then hiring a professional matchmaker or dating coach, and finally having a romantic adventure of his life. And I hope you remember that we are discussing with you 10 ways to successfully find love in 2021. And the tip number 7 is getting advanced at sexting. Of course, sexting cannot replace a real offline intimate relationship, but it can definitely spice up your relationship in between real offline meetings. And it doesn't matter if you are in your 20s or maybe in your 60s, sexting in between real offline meetings can definitely improve your relationship, make it more fun, adventurous, and romantic. You can apply it even if you are in different countries, you and your special lady. But please keep in mind that sexting should be appropriate and should happen at the right stage. If you have never met in person with the lady, you are not in a relationship yet. 8. Date people who are not your type. As a professional matchmaker, I can honestly tell that I do not believe that people have a type, truly, at least not a physical one. Of course, we all can have a physical preference. For example, in high school and in university, I was quite sure that I am attracted to blonde gentlemen with blue eyes, like the surfer type. So I find gentlemen from Germany very attractive usually, since there are many blonde guys there. But I have married a very handsome, in my humble opinion, gentleman with dark brown hair and dark brown eyes, and now I believe that he is the most handsome man on this planet. So having a type is such a not stable scene. I have seen it so many times when the gentleman claims he's attracted only to blondes, but then he ends up marrying a brunette and claims that he has always been attracted to brunettes only. So you shouldn't just rely on the idea of having a type. Try to concentrate on a person who shares your values, who has similar interests and maybe a similar mindset. If you believe a busty blonde is your type, try to flirt with a beautiful redhead or maybe a hot brunette. Give yourself a chance to get to know all your options. Try to flirt with different ladies and be smart about your dating. After all, a true attraction is built of so many layers where similarity of values and attitude to relationship should be the base. And of course, physical attraction will be there. It will also be one of the layers, though not the most important one. 9. Date people who like you. Stop chasing women who would never choose you back because you simply do not have the qualities she is looking for. For example, you are not into high fashion. Try to pay attention to women who can appreciate you for all the right reasons. If you start chasing women who can choose you back, it will be a drastic change for you in your dating life. If you choose to chase women who find you attractive and fun and interesting, you will see that dating can actually be fun and fulfilling, and it doesn't remind hitting the wall with your head, hoping that you can melt or break this ice and find true love under it. Dating can be a truly exciting and enjoyable process if you choose to court a lady who actually is willing to date you. 10. Stop investing all your time and effort into finding the one. How about starting working on yourself? How about reading books, maybe getting a new hobby? How about working with a psychologist or a dating coach who can actually tell you that right now is not the best time to start dating? Or maybe you have to overcome some inner issues. Well, once you are less obsessed with the idea to find the one, you can actually relax and you can actually be less pushy. You will change and your attitude to dating will change and you will start attracting different type of people. So often people put so much pressure on themselves that they have to find the one, they have to find the soulmate, they have to get married, to have kids. Of course, building a relationship and getting married is a wonderful goal, but you forget about the process. A dating process is not least important than the final goal, the marriage. How about the feeling of excitement when you meet new people? How about learning new things when you meet new people, you talk to them? How about opening new sides in yourself? Once you stop looking for a soulmate and start enjoying the dates, you can actually learn so much about flirt, about women, about world around you, and one of these wonderful dates can turn into a fantastic relationship, and you will find out that you have met the love of your life because you are not pressured, you are not stressed, you are just enjoying the dates. When your heart and your mind are in the right place and you do not press yourself to find perfection or to be perfect, great things can happen. Guys, I hope you are still with me and you haven't fallen asleep, and I really hope that this video was helpful to you and inspiring, and I wish you only love and romance in 2021. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Svetlana Mukha, specially for Diolli.com, with love.